Hey everybody, we are in Blackville, South Carolina now at Barnwell State Park. And even though we've been coming here for a few years, we have actually found out now there is something that we did not know existed here. So today we are going to see that for the first time ourselves, and we're going to take you along with us. So are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready to go down that hill.
She looks really enthused. So I think we're going for it.
Arrived.
We need to go to the left to go where we're going. So to get to this location, you just bear to the left instead of to the right, and then you will come back here to where it says Picnic Shelter 1. And then we have this beautiful building over here where it says Shelter 1. And this is really sad. I've been coming here for over 9 years now and have never been to this part of the park. How tragic. And as is with most of my videos, this was one of the 16 state parks built in South Carolina by the CCC. And they obviously built this because you can tell this is old. And it has the traditional looking fireplace that they would always build back in the day. And they do have restrooms out here. I don't know if they work. We probably will check that out before we leave. That is really nice. That could be a Christmas tree right there. They just need to throw some lights on that one. That is so pretty. I think that's a holly tree. So it could be a Christmas tree. It should have some red berries on it soon, I would guess. And what we are looking for is truly here, right where they said it was. It's an artesian well. I did not know this one existed until recently, whenever one of my ranger friends from another state park said, have you found the one at Barnwell State Park? I'm like, no, I didn't know they had one. And here it is. But the state parks did put a video out the other day saying exactly where it was at. So that helped a lot too. Is it cold? Ice cold? Just cold?
It's cold.
Oh, that is cold.
Yeah. Boy, that's so good.
It doesn't really smell bad either. A lot of them smells bad.
And then that green stuff on there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got stock ham on the side of it. So this is finally something in a South Carolina State Park we did not know about. And honestly, it's been here for a while, the way it looks. I don't know how long, but at least sometime. But the water was like really cold. How did you like it?
It was cold.
It was cold.
It didn't have a stinky odor like most of them does.
Yeah, because some of them
It
smell like the
stinks.
woods. And this does not smell like the woods. So I'm glad we finally found it.
Okay.
Even though we only know about it earlier this year. So since we came down that hill, we got to go back up that hill. But it was right back there. It was where the fishing pier is at. So excellent directions from the state parks. Can't remember if they did I think they did I don't know if it was a YouTube video or a TikTok video. But it was one or the other, and they shared it on their Facebook page. So that's how I came across it, as far as the actual direction on where it was at. And this over here is the nature trail. And it just leads from where we're going next to, I guess, back here. Oh, I'm sure it was. You know, you're going to find an easier route to take than what I do.
When you get my age, you find the easy way out.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's your camping.
So this is the campground back here. They also have a primitive camping area over there, if that's what you like. Looks like all the sites come with a fire ring and a picnic table. So if you're into camping, they do have a place for you here. And they also have another nature trail. It's the Fern Hill Trail. So they've got that for you too if you like to walk trails. Sitting butterflies here in their little garden. They're everywhere. So they do have cabins that you can rent at this park. And they should be back here somewhere. So the cabins are back here, and as you can tell, they are the same type of cabins that they have at Santee State Park. And from my understanding, the reason they got them here is because they did not need them at Santee, so they sent them to Barnwell. They have a nice little walkway over there to the water. Mm-hmm. I think we have to turn around. Well, try back there and see. That is picnic shelter number 2. Restrooms. I think then you come to picnic shelter number 2. Something. Mm-hmm. It says Jowers Picnic Area, Shelter 2 and Shelter 3. There. Yeah, that's the community building back there. You can drive back there. So if you need to rent anything and you're in the area, I think they got you covered with that beautiful community building right there. It's very nice looking. So now I'm out here at the kiosk, and it says, welcome to Barnwell State Park. Acquired in 1937, Barnwell State Park is a 307-acre park situated along the coastal plain in Barnwell County. Known for its lake fishing and large meeting facility, Barnwell features 5 vacation cabins, a 25-site camping area, and a nature trail. The 2 park lakes provide day visitors and overnight guests the opportunity to appreciate the natural features while enjoying the recreational opportunities on the park. The park was originally constructed by the CCC, a public works program set up in the 1930s by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. New Deal. And the examples of the work can be seen at the spillway, picnic shelters, and the lower lake. So the spillway is one of my favorite features here, so I'm going to show that. And this is one of the nicest signs I've seen for this. But it's Barnwell State Park, a legacy of public service. In order to ease the burden of the Great Depression, President Franklin D. Roosevelt established the CCC in 1933. The CCC gave hope and jobs to young men by employing them in community service projects. Altogether, nearly 42,000 South Carolinians served in the CCC by the time the organization disbanded in 1942. Barnwell State Park demonstrates the efforts of the CCC in South Carolina, one of the 16 original state parks. The foundation that the CCC created at the Barnwell still serves the community by giving visitors a place to socialize and enjoy nature. And it says, this bathhouse, now the park office, served a vital role at the park's popular swimming lake, both created by the CCC. Camp 4468 of the CCC, many of its members, native South Carolinians, created the lake and buildings at Barnwell State Park. And that says the CCC built many of the structures still in existence at Barnwell State Park. Oh, that's pretty cool. And this shows other points of interest in Barnwell County. I'll probably cover that one day. You got the Barnwell Library, Barnwell State Park, which is where we're at, Church of the Holy Apostle, Hillen Springs, Williston Museum, Miller's Bread Basket, Little Red Barn, and the Ashley House. Okay, this is inside the ladies' restroom. There's nobody in here right now except for me. But this obviously used to have to be used for taking showers and stuff, because you can see the drains on the floor, like even over there. And then you can see the old shower heads up there on the walls. So I find that pretty interesting. And then you have these benches in here, so pretty sure it was used for something else besides a bathroom. So that's the bathroom there. That is the park office. And that over there is the men's restroom. And earlier in the video, whenever we were at the artesian well, that is where the fishing pier is out over there. So that is where that is located at. I think that was a fish jumping and I missed it. Oh, as always, I miss everything because I'm always looking in the wrong direction. They do have boats and canoes here that you can rent. These sweet little paddle boats over here. You coming down? Just tell me to wait on her. I'm not going anywhere. She's coming down. I think it something broke on it or something earlier this year. I think that's what I read somewhere. Yeah, so this right here is the iconic CCC built spillway. I think something broke on it earlier this year or something like that, because as you can see, there's hardly no water flowing over it at all. And it looks like it has not flowed over it for a while now. Yeah, because it's not even flowing here either. And this is like one of the most beautiful spots in all the state parks as well. It's in my top 10 of things to see. So I think I'm gonna go this way so you can get the full effect, even though the water is not coming over it. But you can just imagine that the water is falling over it. Just look at that little bit of water trickling right there. And just imagine it is just flowing over so nicely and beautifully. Right on down. I mean, thing was built back in the 1930s, you know, so it has been a while. And since I enjoyed the view so much whenever I was walking this way, now I should do the frontal view while I'm walking back. But you can tell right there, that piece is definitely broke. I know that one piece right there couldn't be doing it for the whole thing. But still, for something that lasts almost 100 years, that is quite a feat. And I'm pretty sure they'll get it fixed so it'll be back just as good as it ever was. This over here was a veteran's redbud, and it was planted Arbor Day 1996. And it is so beautiful whenever it's in bloom. We've came before and it's like purple and it's just so pretty. But that is one of my favorite trees too, though. And that's another look at the bathrooms in the park office. And they also have these things all over the park too. It's a little scavenger hunt or something with a compass. Anyway, that's pretty cool. It says that right there is Betsy Ross American Sycamore, planted Arbor Day 1995. And this is a George Washington Osage orange, planted Arbor Day 1992. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video for Barnwell State Park. It is one of our most favorite state parks in the state of South Carolina, even though we did not know that artesian well existed until earlier this year. Got to thank one of my ranger friends for that from Lee State Park. She's like, have you found the artesian well at Barnwell? It's like, no, but found it now thanks to the state parks video they posted the other day. Led me right to the location of it. So how'd you like the artesian well, Mom?
It just didn't stink like most of them does.
Yeah, a lot of the wells, they have like a woodsy odor coming out of them. I guess that's from being in the pond with all the wood and stuff, but that one did not stink. No, I did not drink it though.
It was cool water, like it's supposed to be.
Yes, and just in case you don't know, this area over here as well is home to Healing Springs. Now, I probably will not go there today. Whenever I do that video, it'll probably be early in the morning, because that is a happening place. The water at that artesian well is believed to be blessed by God. I know the land is deeded to God, so it has healing properties to it, and everybody just believes hardcore about going to get that water. It is nothing to go there and you see people coming out with 30 or 40 jugs. So
that will be a future video, and I can go into great detail on that if I can ever get it whenever it's not crowded. Because
You have to go early at morning.
I can go early in the morning. It does not bother me. I can get up anytime, any time of day. I had to drink something again. So. But we decided to come on today. We did not know if it was going to be busy or not. Thankfully, it's not. There's not a lot of people here at this park at all.
You also know if it was going to rain you out.
Yes, it was supposed to rain today. So far, we've had some like little drizzles, but nothing to write home about. So, turned out to be a beautiful day. The sun is shining, as you can tell by looking at our shadows. The sun is definitely on us right now. So, you gonna do your thing, Mom?
You gonna do it?
I think she is retiring on me. Do you see this? Mom has quit doing her favorite thing. So anyway.
Subscribe.
Yes.
It's free.
It's free. It only costs you a half a second of your life to hit that subscribe button. And then, if you would like to be notified anytime we have one of these awesome videos coming out, and you might as well say they're awesome, because if you don't brag about yourself, nobody else will. So, any of these awesome videos, you can hit that little notification bell so you get an alert whenever I have a new video. So, with that being said, truly enjoyed today. It was a nice day. Went to one of my favorite places this morning before we came here. Now we're gonna go home, and I got to work tomorrow, and then we'll be back out again.
I don't have to work tomorrow.
She does not have to work. She likes to rub that in. She is completely retired, but congratulations. If I live to be old enough to retire, I'm getting out the first day I can myself too. So I am a strong believer in retirement. So anyway, with that, if you like the video, you can share it, like it, comment, or just don't say anything at all. That's fine too. So with that, bye.
Bye.
See you later. Toodaloo.